Greetings, Upper Moreland. We continue our series giving you a glimpse into the daily life of the Golden Bears. This month, you will get a peek into our transportation department. For most of our students, their school day begins and ends with a ride on a big yellow bus. There is so much more to a successful transportation department than just the buses on the road. From carefully planning routes, cleaning and maintaining buses, speaking with parents, to training drivers, our transportation department focuses on being the best that they can be. A lot of work happens before drivers leave the bus depot. Let's hear from some of the team who make our transportation department so successful.
We have adopted a fleet that is mostly powered by propane, which has reduced our carbon footprint. With our fleet, it also has reduced our fuel costs.
We have 37 full-size buses. We currently have about 19 vans, and we have 8 smaller minibuses. Well, 7 smaller minibuses and 1 48 passenger, yes. So, yes, so in all, the amount of vehicles that we maintain is 72.
We have GPS systems on all of our vehicles that allow us to see where our vehicles are at all times so that we can respond when there are emergencies or breakdowns. We have adopted a mobile app for our parents to utilize called Here Comes the Bus, and that allows our parents to see where our buses are so that they can get alerts on our bus locations. They can also get notified if there are any delays in our bus service. And our newer buses also have stability control systems which help our drivers to maintain control in adverse conditions. We've also adopted onboard camera systems that allow us to also have audio so that we can address student behaviors, and our drivers and our trainers each September and January, we work with our building principals so that we can provide some education to our students and some hands-on experience on our buses to teach our behavior expectations.
Can you share what steps you take to do this check of your bus before you actually leave to start picking up students?
Make sure you have all your equipment that's available, your first aid kit, your crowbar, your paperwork, your radio. You turn your bus on and you go through the bus and you make sure that all the lights are working properly. Make sure that as you walk around the bus you don't see a tire that's low on pressure. Make sure that you check for any kind of things that just don't look right for you. Make sure that the bus is standing up straight, it's not leaning. You go around the back to make sure that your emergency exits are properly working, to make sure that everything is intact. In order for you to proceed, you come back into the bus, you walk down the aisle, and make sure that there's no obstructions in the way. It's all about safety.
Absolutely, it is. That's our top priority.
Yes, it is.
The most important thing is preventive maintenance, regularly scheduled oil changes, and of course state inspections that make sure all the safety items are addressed, and any repairs that they need, whether it's a transmission, tires, brakes, exhaust, I mean, you name it. But yeah, to keep them running, preventive maintenance is key.
I think that we often think about our bus drivers, who are the people that our kids see and our families see, but there's so much that you and the other mechanic do, every day that's really important to the safety of our transportation and just making sure that we're able to really provide a top-notch transportation service for our school district.
We would have 14 hours of class time. And then after that 14 hours of class time, they would have to go to the DMV and pass 4 different computer tests. So once you pass those 4 tests, then you would receive a permit. And then once they receive their permit, then we would spend like 30 plus hours on the road, one-on-one training. Once we feel that they are good at it and ready, and they feel that they're ready, then they'll go down to the DMV for their test. Then they receive their CDL and school bus license.
Wow. So you and the other trainers do a lot of work before someone even takes their CDL to help make sure they're going to be successful with that, because we want them to know what they need to know, and then we want them to pass it so that
Yes,
we can have them as a
we do
driver.
a lot of in-house training, and we prefer to train our own, because then we know that they have the foundation that the standard that we require.
Waking up every day, and when you start your mornings driving the school bus, it's always a pleasure, because not every day is the same. Every run is never the same. So for me, I look forward to just saying hello to all my kids. As usual, they will respond back, and we have this great communication where there is no barrier.
It's very, very rewarding. And then when you see these good quality drivers out on the road, it just makes you feel good, like I've done a good job and they're doing a great job.
The dedicated individuals of our transportation department who serve the students and families of Upper Moreland are an incredible team. They work together to keep our buses running effectively. Members of this team are ready to step up when necessary. Even our mechanics and the office staff maintain their CDL license so they can substitute in a pinch to drive students. That's a sign of teamwork. Our transportation department takes pride in the role they play to ensure our students thrive and succeed at Upper Moreland.